Hey, my fellow flavor chasers. Welcome back to my kitchen, where we're about to whip up something so sinfully delicious, it'll make your heart skip a beat. Today, it's all about the ultimate chocolate cake. The kind of cake that dreams are made of, so rich and moist it could star in a movie. Think Matilda's chocolate cake, but way better, because you're making it with love. Let's kick things off by cranking the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Grab 3 9-inch cake pans. Yep, we're going big with a triple-layer masterpiece. Smear some softened butter on a paper towel and coat the pans like you're painting a canvas. Get every nook and cranny so this beauty slides out like a dream. Now, instead of flour, we're dusting with cocoa powder because, well, it's a chocolate party. Sprinkle it in, shake it around, tap out the excess, and your pans are ready to shine. Now, the batter. This is where the magic happens. In a big mixing bowl, toss in 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of the best cocoa powder you can find. Trust me, quality is everything here. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and a pinch of salt, about 1.5 teaspoons. Give it a quick whisk to wake up those dry ingredients. Time for the wet stuff. Pour in 4 large eggs, 1.5 cups of buttermilk, 1.5 cups of hot water, yep, hot water for that extra moisture, and half a cup of vegetable oil. Oh, and don't forget 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract for that warm, cozy vibe. Grab a hand mixer or whisk like a pro, and blend it all together. Don't overmix, though, just make sure everything's combined, no floury pockets hiding. I like to finish with a spatula to scrape the sides and bottom, ensuring every bit is in on the action. Divide that luscious batter evenly into your 3 pans. About 3 cups each works like a charm. Pop them into the oven, right in the center for even baking, and let them work their magic for 30 to 35 minutes. If your oven's small, bake 2 pans first, then the third. Once they're done, cool them on a wire rack for 10 minutes before flipping them out. Be gentle, they're delicate darlings. While those cakes cool, let's talk frosting because this chocolate cream cheese buttercream is pure love. In a bowl, whip 8 ounces of cream cheese with 1.5 cups of softened butter until it's fluffy as a cloud. Add 1.5 cups of that same high-quality cocoa powder, don't skimp here. Mix in a couple of tablespoons of milk to loosen it up, then gradually add 8 cups of powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time. Keep mixing until it's smooth and spreadable. If it needs more milk, add a splash. Trust your chef instincts. Now, the fun part. Stack those cooled cakes with generous layers of frosting. Spread it, swirl it, make it gorgeous. This cake is decadence in every bite, moist, rich, and oh so chocolatey. Slice it up, grab a fork, and dive into pure bliss. Want the full recipe? Check the description below. If this cake makes your heart sing, hit that like button, share your baking wins in the comments, and subscribe for more kitchen adventures. Let's keep spreading the love, one delicious bite at a time. See you next time. Hey, my fellow food lovers, welcome back to the kitchen where magic happens. I'm your master chef, and today, we're creating a chocolate cake so moist, so creamy, so downright effortless. It's like a love letter to your taste buds. This isn't just a cake, it's pure joy in every bite, and I'm obsessed with how simple it is to make. So, let's dive into this chocolatey dream. First, let's set the stage. Grab your milk and 2 ounces of unsalted butter. Make sure they're at room temp for that perfect mix. Oh, and don't forget 2 large eggs. They're the heart of this beauty. Get a big bowl. Trust me, it keeps things tidy and makes mixing a breeze. Into that bowl, sift 1 3/4 cups of flour, 2/3 cup of cocoa powder for that rich chocolate kick, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder for the fluff. Add 1 1/3 cups plus a tablespoon of granulated sugar and a pinch of salt. Whisk it all together, and just like that, you've got the foundation of something epic. This recipe? It's your go-to when life's hectic but you're craving something indulgent. Simple ingredients, big flavor, kinda like a warm hug from your kitchen. Now, let's prep an 8-inch springform pan. Line the bottom with parchment paper. Here's a pro tip, fold the parchment in half, then again, and twice more diagonally to make a triangle. Snip it just beyond the pan's radius, unfold, and boom, a perfect circle to keep your batter snug. Grease the pan with butter so this cake pops out like a superstar. Back to the bowl. Crack in those 2 eggs. No shells unless you're feeling extra crunchy today. Add that room temp butter, a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil for insane moisture, 1 cup plus a tablespoon of milk, and a few drops of vanilla extract for that cozy vibe. Now, mix it all on low speed for 2 to 3 minutes until it's smooth as silk. No need to overthink it. I didn't even melt the butter. Because I'm keeping it real and saving you a dish to wash. Pour that luscious batter into the pan. Scrape every drop, because we don't waste chocolate around here. Pop it into a 310 degrees Fahrenheit oven for 60 to 70 minutes. It'll rise, maybe crack a bit, but that's just the cake showing off its personality. Check it with a toothpick. If it's clean, you're golden. If not, give it 5 more minutes and check again. Once it's done, let it cool in the pan for 10 minutes, then run a knife around the edges and transfer it to a rack. Peel off the parchment, wrap it in plastic, and let it chill in the fridge for at least 40 minutes, or overnight if you want it extra moist and dreamy. Now, let's talk frosting, because this cake deserves to shine. In a bowl, combine 1/3 cup of powdered sugar with 4 ounces of mascarpone cheese. Beat it on low for 2 to 3 minutes until it's creamy and airy. It's like watching magic unfold. In a tall glass, whip a 1/4 cup of heavy cream until soft peaks form, about 2 minutes on medium speed. Fold that fluffy cream into the mascarpone with a spatula, and oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous you'll want to eat it straight from the bowl. But hold off, we're saving it for the cake. For the grand finale, let's make a silky ganache. Chop up 3.5 ounces of 70% dark chocolate. Finer pieces melt better. Heat 2/3 cup of heavy cream on low until you see tiny bubbles at the edges. No boiling or it'll get grainy. Pour the warm cream over the chocolate, let it sit for a minute, then whisk until it's a glossy, velvety dream. Time to assemble. Trim the cake's top with a serrated knife for a flat surface, then slice it in half horizontally. Pro move, slide parchment between the layers to lift the top one without breaking it. Spread a generous layer of that creamy frosting on the bottom half, then gently place the top layer back on. Pour the ganache over the cake, letting it drip like a chocolate waterfall. Smooth it out, maybe coat the sides if you're feeling fancy. Look at that shine. This is a masterpiece. Alright, let's cut a slice. Watch that knife glide through, pure perfection. Drizzle a little extra ganache because why not? Take a bite and oh wow. This is rich, moist, chocolatey heaven. Just a few ingredients, a little love, and you've got a cake that'll make any day feel special. Thanks for cooking with me, friends. What's your favorite way to enjoy chocolate cake? Drop it in the comments, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe for more kitchen magic. Until next time, keep baking with love. Hey, my fellow food lovers, welcome back to the kitchen where magic happens. Today, I'm beyond excited to share a dessert that's gonna steal your heart. No-bake chocolate cookie treats that are pure bliss in every bite. These babies are quick, easy, and so delicious, you'll be whipping them up for every tea party or late-night craving. Let's dive into this chocolatey love affair. Grab a can of sweetened condensed milk, about 380 grams. If you're feeling extra chef-y, I've got a killer homemade recipe for it. Check the link in the description. Pour that into a bowl, then add 3 tablespoons of dark cocoa powder. Go for the rich, aromatic stuff. It's the soul of this dessert. Whisk it up with a fork or whisk until it's a smooth, dreamy chocolate mix. No lumps allowed. Look at that gorgeous color. Next, melt 50 grams of butter. Make sure it's at least 82% fat for that silky vibe. Pour the melted butter into your chocolate mix and whisk until it's glossy and oh so smooth. You're already halfway to heaven. Now let's talk cookies. Take 400 grams of your favorite kind, galette, shortbread, whatever sparks joy. Break them up and toss them into a blender or food processor. A few pulses and boom, you've got fine cookie crumbs. Pour those crumbs into your chocolate mixture. It's a lot, so I like to add half at a time, mixing with a spoon until it gets thick. When it's too tough to stir, get in there with your hands. Knead it for a minute or two, and you'll have a soft, chocolatey dough that's just begging to be shaped. Scoop out small portions and form them into balls or any shape you fancy. Make them yours. Lay them on a board. I got a whole batch of these beauties in no time. Want to take it up a notch? Grab 100 grams of nuts. Pistachios are my jam, but any kind will do. Chop them finely with a knife for that perfect crunch. Roll each treat in the nuts until they're coated in deliciousness. It's like dressing them up for a party. And there you have it, stunning, no-bake chocolate cookie treats ready in about 15 minutes. They're simple, festive, and absolutely divine with a cup of tea. Plate them up and watch everyone fall in love. I can't wait to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe for more kitchen magic. Until next time, keep cooking with love. Hey, my fellow flavor fanatics. Welcome back to the kitchen where magic happens, and today, we're crafting a dessert that's gonna blow your mind. It's a no-bake, whip-it-up-in-a-minute treat that's all about that rich, chocolatey toffee vibe. We're talking condensed milk and cocoa coming together to create pure joy. Trust me, you're gonna fall in love with this one. Grab a can of condensed milk, 380 grams of sweet, creamy goodness. Pour it into a bowl, then add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Oh, the aroma already! Whisk it up until it's smooth and velvety. Look at that chocolatey swirl. Now melt 50 grams of butter, let it get all golden and luscious, and mix it in. This is the heart of our toffee magic. Next, take 400 grams of your favorite cookies, think shortbread or graham crackers, and give them a good chop. You want some chunky bits for texture. Fold half of those cookie crumbles into your chocolatey mix. Spread this into a dish, then sprinkle the other half on top for that perfect crunch. Feeling fancy? Chop up some nuts, walnuts, pecans, whatever sings to you, and scatter them over the top. Pro tip, dab a little honey on those nuts to make them stick like they mean it. Pop this beauty in the fridge to set, and in no time, you've got a tray of irresistible toffee candy that's bursting with chocolatey, buttery flavor. Want to mix it up? Toss in some dried berries or fruit for a twist. The secret ingredient? I've always loved this dessert's so easy, it's like a cozy tea time hug, and anyone can make it. Slice it up, serve it, and watch everyone swoon. So, what's your go-to dessert hack? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to keep the kitchen party going. Let's make every bite a masterpiece. Bon appetit!